Hello, 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 good people. Welcome back to Dr. Darnise's House of Magic, Religion, and Conjure. And I am recording this on my phone because I don't know what's going on with my webcam on my computer, but it ain't working. So we're going to use the phone, and I'm not sure how it's going to look when I actually upload it. So bear with me during these technical difficulties. So I've been away for a minute as usual. Ooh, there goes my table. Sorry. But I wanted to come back on because I just saw a great new show. Maybe you saw it on Oprah's network, David Makes Man. So if you have not seen it, if you've not heard of it, it's a new show. Again, the title is David Makes Man, and it is done by the same person who did Moonlight. Well, I think it was somebody who worked on Moonlight. I'm not quite sure if he was director or what. I guess I should have known that. But anyway, what I wanted to say about this TV show is it's so amazing for a number of reasons. One, it is a coming-of-age story about a young black teenager living in Miami. He's in the projects, and he goes to private school, so he's got a host of issues, being bullied by the neighborhood gang and trying to help his mother out with his younger brother. So, and it only has aired, one episode only has aired, so already it's amazing. And the reason that I'm sharing it on here, and the reason I'm saying it's amazing, aside from telling a story of a young black male, and we get a look into the lives of, the emotional lives of young black men, and because, how the media does us and criminalizes black folk, and particularly criminalizes and brutalizes black men, it's really refreshing and great to have a show that gives a real life, or at least a snippet of a real life person. So what does this have to do with religion, magic, and conjure? Well, let me share with you. If you saw it, you might already know where I'm going with this. But there's a magical element in the production of this show. There's some things happening to him that we're not quite sure. Is this a dream state? Is he somewhat psychic? Is he astral projecting? So it's really interesting like that. It's poetic. I mean, it's beautifully shot in a number of ways. Like I said, it's situated in the projects in Miami, and he's going to school, and so everyday normal kind of activities. But in addition, he has a mentor, the mentor's identity, we're not quite sure in the beginning of the episode who it is. And so I don't want to spoil it, so I won't say anything, but we have some wonder, who is this person? He's definitely, whispering in his ear, trying to encourage him or something. I don't want to spoil it. But what I love about it is not only does it give us a presentation of a young black manhood, but also a glimpse into what it's like to be psychic or sensitive, to have dreams where, you might be meeting non-physical entities. You might be meeting your ancestors. You might be meeting angels or whatever. And there's not too many shows that I've been aware of where that is the case for black people. Black people have been so relegated to just being Christians or maybe Muslim, but you were not supposed to be, dabbling in the psychic or, talking about things like astral projection. But in truth, we all do. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and so in our dream state, at least, we have another perspective. We're able to shift into another perspective and experience life outside the physical, shall I say. So I'm really excited about this TV show because it gives us a glimpse into this young man having some experiences that are magical realism is what they call it in literature and film. So meaning that sometimes you're seeing things that you're not really sure, like, oh, what's happening here? Is there a ghost? Is there a this or that? Or what? Are we in the dream state? So that kind of thing. And if you're like, oh, I don't like shows like that, well, it's not very much of this show, so I still recommend that you watch the show for yourself and see what you think, because it's excellent in addition. But I got really excited because I'm always excited when I see something magical happening in the show, and because this is Black people, I'm really excited to see that. And thirdly, I'll share with you, there's some stuff going on with David that goes on with me in terms of my experiences as a sensitive, or maybe an empath, or, you know, I don't really think of myself as a psychic, but I definitely have some sensibilities to the non-physical. And so as I was watching David on the show have some experiences in the dream state, I have that kind of thing happen. And he has a thing with ringing ears. And no, it's not just tendonitis, because it's not all the time. It's not a medical condition. It's a ringing of the ears that has to do with some spiritual stuff going on. And so maybe you have that too. If you do, I would appreciate your comment, so I know it is not just me with the ringing in the ears, and then it gets your attention in a weird kind of a way. They're being hypersensitive to sound in general, especially loud noises, high-pitched noises. Just kind of make me crazy. My friends tease me and say I have bionic hearing at this point. Anyway, I would be interested in your comments about the show, and also about your own personal kind of psychic experiences. What happens to you when you dream? Do you remember your dreams? Do you astral project? We haven't talked that much about those kind of things on the channel yet, but if you would like me to, then just let me know. All right, so bye for now.